Hi everybody, Jeff Yasteen here. Sometimes the real story of a stock's promise just isn't so obvious at first glance, and you have to dig deeper to get at that. And GE is a good example. 14 months ago, when the stock was at 7 and change, I said the shares were a good buy, and the headlines at the time were terrible, of course, too much debt, ineffective leadership, supposedly no growth. And since then, GE shares are up almost 80%. Outpacing nearly every stock of similar market cap, including Microsoft, and almost equaling Apple's equally huge move of 85% over that 14-month period. Now, I suggested buying the stock several more times since then, as recently as December. And with the stock at nearly $13, up 22% since then, I still think you could buy the shares if you don't yet own them. I expect GE stock to rise another 30% to $17 over the next 18 months. You see, GE's story at this stage of the game is really about rising free cash flow and replacement cycles that are going to help some of its underperforming divisions. For instance, in GE's recent 2019 annual earnings report, which came out a few weeks ago at the end of January, there's evidence that the company's underperforming power division has finally turned the corner. That division, the power division, has historically provided a big chunk of GE's profits. Well, that division finally managed to show an operating profit of $386 million through restructuring and some cost savings, as well as some increased orders after posting an $800 million loss in 2018. Likewise, you would think that GE's jet engine division would post troubling 2019 numbers, what with Boeing 737 MAX still being out of service, the China trade situation, and the potential that's come to the fore recently where the Trump administration is weighing whether to block jet engine sales to China or not. And yet that division posted a 5% increase in operating profits of $6.8 billion compared to 2018 levels. So the overall point here is that GE's turnaround is for real. All it takes now is buying the stock and having patience while GE's story plays itself out. I'm Jeff Yasteen, wishing you the best of goodbyes, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and to follow all of our work at BanyanHill.com.